journey that we're on is so important to us. The journey that we're on is so important to us. But what if we don't pay attention to the journey we're upon? Is it really important? Anything what you do and it's not important, do you continue doing it? All of them things that you have to look upon, you know. All of these stuff you have to look on and say, is my journey or somebody else's journey? That's all. Is it our journey or is it somebody else's journey? I tell you, so this month is so important for what we learn, what we understand, to better ourselves. If we want betterment. So I'm going to keep on saying, it's not everybody who wants things to go good. Some people just want to complain about things, so things will never be good. Right? The people them who want good, do good, them try and try to work on things to make things better amongst us. As a race, a culture, as humans, all of those things are so important to us. But if we don't pay attention to the things that are important, it's not going to be important to nobody else. So I continue journey. I find videos where we can look upon and say these people set an example by living their lives. And it's for us to follow or just ignore what's important again to us. You see, I said, you put a number and a day together and add meaning to it. Right now, them say them a take away Black History Month of the States. Right? The president a take away all of the days that them give out, like if them have Hispanic Day, them have cancel that and them not celebrate it. Two things that show say when time them brother, these people who put them rules and them things that together decide say, oh, they don't want to do it anymore. Nobody can force them to do it. That are the key understanding people don't. It's like say them and keep on forgetting the fact that a person does not to do nothing that they don't want to do, and you can't force them to do it. Just because you're paying a person to do a job they don't want to do the job, they don't have to do the job if they don't want to, especially if there's no consequences. More time you have a supervisor or whoever, but many instances when it comes to politicians, there's no supervisor for these people. That's why I said I can go through and look at all of the people them that stand for something. They did what they're supposed to do. They did what they wanted to do. So I'm tell you say it's me look on some of the people them in a Fury history, in a Fury story. And yesterday I was listening to that 20 minutes of a program, and the things them were the things that this man was talking about. Let me have to go do my research. So one of the people that I look up yesterday was Reeves, right? And I said when I go talk about him. So it's one man today and one woman today. So I'm gonna look up obviously I have a few amazing women where I was looking at their stories. I'm gonna tell you say every day we can do 3 4 people and we can't run out of great people. Right? So tonight me have me have couple choices. I'm telling you say there's so much choices, so much people, great people before we will set some amazing example. Them stories coming like it's like it's a movie I read about them people here. Them accomplishment. Right? Okay, so B.S. Reeves, July 1838 to January 12, 1910. July to January. Was a deputy U.S. Marshal, gunfighter, farmer, scout, chaka, railroad agent, and a runaway slave. That way I try to show you them people. Yeah. Unlimited ability everywhere you look, right? He spoke the languages of several Native American tribes, including Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Seminole, and Creek. Bass, spelled B-A-S-S, was one of the first African American deputy U.S. Marshals west of the Mississippi River, mostly working in the deadly Indian Territory. The region was saturated with horse thieves, cattle rustlers, gunslingers, bandits, bootleggers, swindlers, and murderers. You have to just ask the murderers them in there too. Reeves made up to 4,000 arrests in his lifetime, killing 20 men in the line of duty. You see this man here, this man is not a murderer when he go out and murder people. This man is a law abiding citizen. You see? Reeves was born into slavery in Crawford County, Arkansas. His family were slaves belonging to Arkansas State legislator William Steele Reeves. During the American Civil War, his owner fought for the Confederacy. At some point, Reeves escaped and fled to Indian Territory, where he learned American Indian language and customs. Matilda said, just weak at that. Matilda said, this just prove full ability, right? This just proves that from history. Everywhere in our history, you see how we move, right? Everywhere you look in history, you actually see the way we move. The people them throughout history, throughout our history, always move in our supernatural way. Superman way. I guess supernatural is not a bad thing, right? Supernatural is not a bad thing because super, one word, is good. Natural is good. So then the two words you can put together. Alright. So escape from them people and go live with the Indian them. And learn them language, and that much I show you see the customs of other people. We are supposed to flow anywhere and everywhere. We're supposed to be like water. We're supposed to be able to adjust to anything. Where he learned American Indian languages and customs, as well as tracking and survival skills. He eventually became a farmer and rancher. By 1875, Reeves was hired by a deputy U.S. Marshal along with other individuals. He was 37 years old. Reeves was well acquainted with the Indian Territory and served there for over 32 years as a peace officer, covering over 75,000 square miles in what is now Oklahoma. Wow. He was involved in several tragedies during his lifetime. He accidentally shot his cook. Accidentally shot the cook. Me tell you, say sometimes them story. Okay, I believe that. William Leach, which led to the court case United States versus Boss Reeves, for which he was acquitted. His first wife, Jenny, died in 1896, and in 1902 he had to arrest his son Benny. And that match I show you, see. People them practice justice, them not practice half of justice, them practice full justice. Because him arrest him son. Reeves, who was charged with murdering his wife, Castella Brown, Benny was convicted and found guilty by a jury on January 22nd, 1903 in Muskogee. The presiding judge was C.W. Raymond. Benny was sentenced to the U.S. prison at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas for his natural life. Benny was released after 11 years in prison and lived out the rest of his life as a model citizen. Oh, so whatever I'm doing, never get catch after that. Reeves encountered some of the most ruthless outlaws of his day. His weapon of choice was the Winchester Model 1873 and 1892. They were guns that conveniently fit dual-purpose handgun rifle cartridges. He also briefly used the 1873 Colt single-action 45 caliber Peacemaker walk suit. That put some pieces in you, yes, for real. He tracked and killed notorious outlaw Jim Webb, who had murdered over 11 people. Another notorious desperado Reeves encountered was murderer and horse thief Wiley Beer. Reeves rounded him up along with his gang, which included John Simmons and Sam Lastly. Reeves was in a gunfight with the Creek desperado Frank Buck, whom he shot and killed. He was also inducted into the Texas Trail of Fame. A bronze statue of Reeves was erected in Pendergraft Park in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Wow! And the Boss Reeves Memorial Bridge in Oklahoma was named after the legendary lawman. Wow. A life-size statue of Reeves was erected and unveiled by Three Rivers Museum on Saturday, January 11, 2025 in Muskogee, Oklahoma. What? What me never hear about this? You see something like this, you know? I forgot to see that. So a statue. Wow, I'm tell you, say fluid history so rich. I forgot start a new book, you know, because I'm telling you, the book you know, full up with all of the information. You know. So I'm about statue. January 25th. January 11th. January 11th, 2020. So that was last month. 11. Oh my goodness. Wow. Reeve was born into slavery in Crawford County, Arkansas in 1838. He was named after his grandfather, Boss Washington. Reeves and his family were enslaved by Arkansas state legislator William Steele Reeves. When Boss was 8 in about 1846, in about William Reed moved to Grayson County, Texas, near Sherman in the Peters Colony. It appears plausible that Reeves was retained as a servant by William Steele Reeves' son, Colonel George R. Reeves, a Texan sheriff, legislator, and one-time Speaker of the Texas House of Representatives. When the American Civil War began, George Reeves joined the Confederate States Army, taking Boss with him. According to the Reeves family, at some time between 1861 and 1862, Boss attacked George Reeves following an argument during a poker card game. Oh my goodness. So I'm telling you, gambling no good. Because even from back then, it always a cause fight. Eh? He escaped to Indian Territory, which is now Kansas and Oklahoma. Once there, he became acquainted with the Cherokee Creek and the Seminole, learning their custom, language, and tracking skill. The Emancipation Proclamation gave Reeves his freedom. When? The Emancipation Proclamation, officially Proclamation 95, was a presidential proclamation and executive order issued by United States President Abraham Lincoln on January 1st, 1863. During the American Civil War, the proclamation had the effect of changing the legal status of more than 3.5 million enslaved American. Yeah, 1863. Either by fleeing to Union, okay. In this says the legal status of more than 3.5 million enslaved African Americans in the secessionist Confederate States from enslaved to free as soon as slaves escaped the control of their enslavers, either by fleeing to Union lines or through the advance of federal troops. They were permanently free. In addition, the proclamation allowed for former slaves to be received into the armed service of the United States. The Emancipation Proclamation played a significant part in the end of slavery in the United States. Okay, so let's get back to Steele. So this is how he got free. He became a free man. As a free man, Reeves returned to Arkansas and farmed near Van Buren, career. Reeves and his family farmed until 1875 when Isaac C. Parker was appointed federal judge for the Indian Territory. Parker appointed James F. Fagan as U.S. Marshal, directing him to hire 200 deputy U.S. Marshals. Fagan had heard about Reeves, who knew the territory and could speak several native languages. Tell us how his skills go far, you know. He recruited him as a deputy. Reeves, aged 37, was among the first black deputies to serve west of the Mississippi River. Reeves was assigned as a deputy U.S. Marshal for the Western District of Arkansas, which had responsibility also for Indian Territory. He served there until 1893. That year he transferred to the Eastern District of Texas in Paris, Texas for a short while. In 1897, he was transferred again, serving at the Muskogee Federal Court in the Native Territory. Reeves worked for 32 years as a federal peace officer in the Indian Territory and became one of Judge Parker's most valued deputies. Reeves brought in some of the most dangerous fugitives of the time. He was never wounded, despite having his hat and belt shot off on several occasions. Wanna skip bullet? You see it. In addition to being a marksman with a rifle and revolver, Reeves developed superior detective skills during his long career. When he retired in 1907, Reeves had on his record thousands of arrests of felons, some accounts claiming over 3,000. According to his obituary, he killed 14 outlaws to defend his life. Reeves even had to arrest his son for murder. Benjamin Benny Reeves was charged with murder of his wife. Despite the perpetrator being his son, Reeves insisted on the responsibility of bringing Beanie to justice. Accounts of the incident report that Beanie was captured by his father or turned himself in. He was ultimately tried and convicted, serving 11 years at Fort Leavenworth in Kansas before a sentence was commuted. He reportedly lived the rest of his life as a model citizen. When Oklahoma became a state in 1907, Reeves, then 68, became an officer of the Muskogee Police Department. He served for 2 years before he became ill and retired. So at 17 retired. Family and descendant. Them have like later years on death. Reeves was once charged with murdering a posse cook at his trial before Judge Parker. Reeves claims to have shot the man by mistake while cleaning his gun. Okay. He was represented by former United States Attorney W.H.H. Clayton, who was a colleague and friend. Reeves was eventually believed and acquitted, possibly based on his exceptional record. You see? Reeves' health began to fail further after retiring. He died of Bright's disease. Neporitis? Bright's disease? Bright's disease is a historical classification of kidney disease that are described in modern medicine as acute or chronic neporitis. It was characterized by swelling and the presence of albumin in the albumin in the urine and was frequently accompanied by high blood pressure and heart disease. On January 12, 1910, July to January. Reeves was married twice and had 11 children. Wow. In 1864, he married Jenny, 1896, and after her death, Winnie Sumter, 1900 to 1910. His children are named Newland, Benjamin, George, Lola, Robert, Sally, Edgar, Boss Jr., Harriet, Homer, and Alice. All them have the name the Homer. His great great grandson is former National Football League and Canadian Football League player Willard Reeves. Hold on, let me read that there. Okay, all I'm picking them. He was a great uncle of Paul L. Brady, who became the first black man appointed as a federal administrative law judge. What? Me tell you, so we history rich, you know. We history. Me tell you, so as soon as me start talk about one person, me find 6 or 7 other people to talk about. His great great grandson is former National Football League and Canadian Football League player Willard Reeves. Now me have to go look out, you see. Now me have to go find Willard Reeves and find. Oh my goodness! You see, it's look, his great 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 grandsons. Hold on, wait there. His great great grandson is former National Football League and Canadian Football League player Willard Reeves. Okay, so I'm gonna look up Willard Reeves. Me tell you, so history it's just amazing. His great 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 grandsons are National Hockey League player. Close. Ryan Reeves, Jordan Reeves, Willard Reeves. Me have to start off with. My gosh. R E A V E. Wow, people look on this now. His great great grandson is former National Football League and Canadian Football League player Willard Reeves. His great great great. So there's 3 great grandsons. Okay, alright, let me explain that. So the football player Willard Reeves is his great great grandson. And Willard Reeves have 2 sons. So those 2 sons is his great 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 grandsons are National Hockey League player Ryan Reeves and CFL player Jordan Reeves. Ryan Reeves' grandfather changed the family name from Reeves to Reeves. Okay, the spelling, them changed the spelling. Ryan Reeves' grandfather changed the family name from Reeves to Reaves, Reeves. Oh, because the name was the plantation owner spelling. This claim has not been verified by historian and or genealogist. But tell us that there's always some things that's not there, something that's missing. Okay, so legacy. In 2011, the US 62 bridge, which spans the Arkansas River between Muskogee and Fort Gibson, Oklahoma, was renamed the Boss Reeves Memorial Bridge. In May 2012, a bronze statue of Reeves by Oklahoma sculptor Arnold Holden was erected in Pendergraft Park in Fort Smith, Arkansas. In 2013, he was inducted in the Texas Trail of Fame. Television. Reeves is one possible inspiration for the Lone Ranger. We are telling the people, oh, you see? Oh, we can inspire other people and we can inspire ourselves. Eh? It's crazy, isn't it? Oh wow! Look how we history rich, man. Look how we history. Reeves is one possible inspiration for the Lone Ranger, the traveling hero of Western radio, TV, and films. Historian R.T. Burton says Boss Reeves is the closest person to resemble the Lone Ranger, citing similarities including Reeves working with Native American partners and handed out souvenir silver dollars. The man, even though the man have an outlaw, the man still have compassion. The man, at that me I try to show you said when I say man and man, when you look when you read the history of them man, yeah, you can't say yes representation of a man. So yo, I'm telling you, say yo, I'm not afraid to love myself. I was never afraid to love myself. That's the one thing I always say in time a little bit. I always feel content within myself, knowing who I am. I never have to change up myself or anything to say I want to be. My inspiration was always to do good, to always do a good job. Them type of things there. Wow man, them the history I just get lost in this and feel so nice. Reeves is the subject of season 1, episode 6, titled Boss Reeves Trailblazing Lawman 2021 in the Roku series Wild West Chronicles. Okay, so them all put him in our series 2021. Reeves is the subject of season 2, episode 4, titled The Real Lone Ranger in Gunslingers. This someone I never call himself real. Other people call him real. Reeves figures prominently in an episode of How It's Made, in which a Boss Reeves limited edition collector's figurine is shown in various stages of the production process. How It's Made. And that's a television series. In The Murder of Jesse James, an episode of the television series Timeless, season 1, episode 12, Reeves is portrayed by Coleman Domingo. Okay, Coleman Jason Domingo is an American actor, playwright, and director, prominent on both screens and stage since the 2010s. Domingo has received various accolades, including a Primetime Emmy Award and nomination for 2 Academy Awards and 2 Tony Awards. Whoa! Jeez, man, I forgot to write down film name too. I never hear about this. Oh my gosh. Colman Domingo. You see all the history is just coming up. It's just floating up. All of them people, I'm just find how great them people is. Okay, so I get Coleman Domingo. Reeves was a featured subject of the Drunk History episode Oklahoma, in which he was portrayed by Jaleel White. I know that name. Is it it's not Urkel. Is it Urkel? No, or is it Jaleel White? I know that name. It's not Urkel. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Jaleel Ahmad White is an American actor. He is best known for his role as Steve Urkel on the sitcom Family Matters in 1989 to 1998, where he was originally intended to make one appearance while eventually became the main protagonist of the show. Talent, may I tell you, talent left, right, and center. You see, yo, me tell you, so history just look on that man, and I'm tell you, say, yo, this guy is so, yo. That's so it's supposed to be, history is supposed to inspire with him. For continue doing the great amazing jobs. My goodness, we just I love this, yeah. In everybody knows a season 2 episode of the television series Winona Earp. Winona Earp. I know her too. Reeves is portrayed by Adrian Holmes. Adrian Holmes? Okay, Adrian Holmes is a Welsh-born actor based in Canada. He is known for his work on the Bravo television series 1902, for which he won a Canadian Screen Award in 2017. He is also known for playing the roles of Uncle Phil in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air rebooted Bel-Air, and Robert April in Star Trek. I find me write him down, but I'm not familiar with his work, because me never see Fresh Prince of Bel-Air rebooted. I think, and that's the next thing. I don't think say like great shows them need for you know me I say, like, don't leave it alone though, man. Leave the original alone. Create something else. You can't capture what's already captured. People. You understand that? We can create so much more. There's so much more we can do. So why we have to be stuck in the fact set? It's like we can't create more. That's one of the things me upset with. We can always create more. So how comes we always have to look? I try to recreate the same thing that's created already. That's all. Reeves is mentioned in the plot of the royal family, a season 2 episodes of the television series Greenleaf. Reeves' name is used as an alias by Pastor Bossy Skanks to support his church with gambling earnings. Okay, let me see this Greenleaf. So Greenleaf is an American drama television series created by Craig Wright and executive produced by Oprah Winfrey and Lionsgate Television. Clement Virgo also serves as an executive producer and director. It stars Keith David, Lynn Whitfield, and Merle Dandridge. Greenfield premiere on the Oprah Winfrey Network, I think. I see Oprah Winfrey, she have her own network. What name there? Tyler Perry. He has his own movie studio that he's looking to create his own movies. But for him, I say him to have more diversity. Like give parts to, like, say you'd say a president. You see, like how from way back in the days we have these people. We have judge, we have like so many different people with different position. Like, why do we keep on portraying us in the same position over and over? We're problem solvers. Create movies where we solve problems, issues, major issues. Things that we can talk about in our movie is things that needs to be spoken about. Right? I have so much movie idea. I have enough movie idea. Another time I said I did want like have some series, cartoon series I'd create them. I still say I would love to create a cartoon series. And pretty much it would be about healthy lifestyles, it would be about the same things where when I say how me think are the same thing what I want in my cartoon. Reasoning and understanding. People with sense. So the program, the issues them how we are deal with. You see different strokes. Different strokes. Every episode pretty much them have a different subject for tackle. right? So different. So shows like them that even though there's so much situation that came out of it in a negative sense that was going on behind the scene, and all them portray things one way. True. Some other say a them type of levels them other depend. Like of it's like I say how 50 Cent a film series them are going. But film series them are sell is interesting because are pretty much the underworld him show them based on. And I'm sure there's many lessons in the from people can learn. But me that's what I want my program set away as a people. I solve human problems. Working on human issues. Right? Because I don't think we do that. We stop become problem solvers. We become problem creator. But tell us that Jamaica used to be Jamaica no problem. Now Jamaica pure problem. So when I say I go through this now and I read all of them stuff here and see oh these people pay homage to one of our heroes, because that me I go call him. It's a female hero or a male hero. So Reeves' status as one of the first black deputy U.S. Marshals played a significant role as a childhood role model for the character of Will Reeves in the Watchmen television series. Alright, The Watchmen is a 2019 American superhero drama limited series written as a sequel to the 1986 DC comic series of the same title, created by Alan Moore and Dave Gibson. The TV series was created for HBO by Damon Lindelof, who also served as an executive producer and writer. And I did see this, but I never watched it. I watched I did watch something about it. It's like some heroes or something like that. It's like normals. People just, just like this man is a hero. This man is a superhero. Reeves' status as one of the first black deputy U.S. Marshals plays a significant role as a childhood role model. At that match I show you all role models, where we choose to be our role models nowadays, is entertainers. We role models them did real. That's why I say when we wear Superman and Batman pan we shot, we not do justice to them people, you know. Reeves is portrayed by Jamal Akapo. It is AKAKPO. Akapo. In 3 episodes featuring a fictional 1920s silent film based on Reeves' exploit titled Trust in the Law. Reeves is mentioned in season 3 episode 2 of the television series Justified, as 2 U.S. Marshals are discussing their all-time favorite historical U.S. Marshals. Reeves featured in the stressed western episode of Legends of Tomorrow, portrayed by David Ramsey. Ramsey is noted for having played Green Arrow's ally. Okay, David Ramsey. Let me see who he is. David Ramsey. Oh, this guy. So he's the guy on in Living Colors, I think he was in. David Paul Ramsey is an American actor and director. He's best known for his role in this Green CW Arrowverse series Arrow. CW Comic World. The Flash, Supergirl, and Batwoman as John Diggle, Spartan portraying Diggle and Boss Reeves in Legends of Tomorrow, reoccurring as an alternate universe. Okay, so now I know who him is. Since its inception, okay, alright. John Diggle's in the Arrows verse since its inception. So since him start making a movie, him a Starry Night. In context, Reeves is portrayed as Diggle's ancestor, where Sarah Lance called him Dig. At one point, even though he thought they were digging the gunfight activities, even though he thought they were digging the gunfight activities, the legend encountered him at Fist City, Oklahoma, at the time when they were pursuing the Averick, a rage-attracted alien worm that has been excreting gold. How are this? Oh, so I think this is in the Legends of Tomorrow. Okay, let me see this again. Reeves features in the stressed Western episodes of Legend of Tomorrow, portrayed by David Ramsey. Ramsey is noted for having played Green Arrow's ally and confidant John Diggle in the Arrowverse since its inception. In context, Reeves is portrayed as Diggle's ancestor, where Sarah Lance called him Dig at one point, even though he thought they were digging the gunfight activities. The legend encountered him at Fist City, Oklahoma, at the time when they were pursuing the Averick, a rage-attracted alien worm that has been excreting gold. After the Averick was slain by astrologe, Reeves brought Fist City back in order. So I guess that's in that movie. Reeves features as a character played by Gary Beadle in the 2021 TV series Around the World in 80 Days. Gary Beadle is a British actor. I don't know him. I know I shown a picture for him. A miniseries based on R.T. Burton's a 2006 biography and co-produced by Morgan Freeman was reported to be under development by HBO in 2015. The concept was later acquired by Amazon Studio in 2019 and ordered to series in 2022 under the title Twin Territories. Okay, so in season 34, episodes 14 of The Simpsons, Carl Carlson rides again. The character Lenny states that the TV show The Lone Ranger is based on Reeves. Wow! Wow, may I tell you, this is so amazing. This is some. Okay, a limited series based on the life of Reeves entitled Lawman, based Reeves from creator Taylor Sheridan. Also, Sheridan Taylor Gibbler Jr. Gibbler, my bad, Gibbler. I think about Giblet. Known professionally as Taylor Sheridan, is an American writer, producer, director, and actor. He's best known as the co-director of the television series Yellowstone. Okay. So a limited series based on the life of Reeves entitled Lawman, based Boss Reeves from creator Taylor Sheridan and starring David Oyelowo. Okay, so so David Oyelowo is a British American actor, director, and producer. His accolades include a Critic Choice Award and 2 NAACP Image Award, as well nominations for 3 Golden Globe Awards, 2 Oh, relax. But I don't remember. I seen him, but I'm not familiar with his work. How about that then? And then fine, I'll write it down and I will research into, because I'm tell you say, you open up one door, I tell you say, there's so much windows. There's so much windows. Creativity unlimited. You see, these information, when I say I am detailing, is information that I'm also learning for myself, because I tell you, it's not like I'm researching everybody. The names are coming up, and then it's for me to research them and then go into detail on who these people are and how important they are to us. I tell you something, I always stay that way, you know. I've always stayed with my love just, first of all, reading, knowing stuff. Asking questions, I tell you enough times, I get in trouble for asking questions. Imagine that. That's the funniest thing. How can I get in trouble for asking questions? Because you ask too much questions. People tell me that too. Even though I tell people, say, look, I ask a lot of questions. So you must always have a heads up. Okay? Okay? I'm going to ask questions, because questions is there to be answered. Okay, so films. In They Die by Dawn, 2013, Reeves is portrayed by Harry Lennox. Who is Harry Lennox? Oh, that brother, yeah, the funny teeth, them. I shouldn't say that. 5 Heartbeats. Okay, so let me read the man's bio. Arnold Joseph Lennox III is an American actor. He's known for his roles as Terrence Dresser, nickname Dresser Williams, in the Robert Townsend film The 5 Heartbeats. That's a good movie too. And as Boyd Langton in the science fiction series Dollhouse. Lennox co-stars Arnold Cooper, assistant director of the FBI. At them position, those are the characters. I say, yeah, you're like a director. You can direct them to be anything. Why don't you just direct them to be great? Huh? What does that mean? Okay. Hell on the Border is a 2019, that's the next movie. They Die by Dawn is one movie. And now Hell on the Border is a 2019 action film based on the early law enforcement career of Reeves, starring David Gassi. Okay, and David Gassi. David Kawaku Asamoah Gassi is a British actor. His film includes Cloud Atlas, and Interstellar. One is 2012 and one is 2014 on television. He is known for his role in the BBC series White Heat with what's his name there from Archie Bunker. And Troy, I think it's what White Heat, that's 2012. Okay, it's a series, so I think that's the one. And Troy, Fall of a City, 2018. The CW miniseries Containment. So the Amazon Prime series. So all of these are all on Prime. So again, it's so amazing that we don't know about them, our heroes, right? Meanwhile, these people are so amazing. In April 2018, Amazon Studios was reported to be developing a biopic of Reeves with the script and direction helmed by Cole Zhao. Cole Zhao is a Chinese-born filmmaker. She's known primarily for her work on independent films. Okay, wow. That's what I'm saying. That name, I didn't know her, but that name didn't sound One of us. I thought the name would be um from I thought that name would be from England because most of the other names that sound Englandish. Okay, so cur, co, col, okay, it's spelled CHLOE, and there's a hyphen over the eel, so it's Col Zao. Zao. No subsequent announcement was made about the fate of the project yet. That was in 2018, and we're in 2025. Reeve is portrayed by Delroy Lindo. Delroy Lindo, oh, this guy's a tough guy. Delroy George Lindo is an English American actor. He is the recipient of such accolades. Accolades! I love that word right there. As an NAACP Image Award, a Satellite Award, and nomination for a Drama Desk Award. Yo, I'm telling you, there's so much information in this stuff. And 3 Screens Actor Guild Award. I can't remember what movie I saw him in, but I've seen him before. Okay. Reeves is portrayed by Isaiah Washington in the independent film Corsicana. Isaiah Washington, my man, is a Sierra Leone American actor. Me tell you, said there's everywhere, people. Oh my goodness. May I forgot curb me enthusiastic because this is too excited for me. Okay, so Isaiah Washington, the 5, is it 5? The V and the stick is a Sierra Leonean, that's what it means. Oh, okay. Leonean American actor and film producer. What man produced film too? Following a series of film appearances, he came to prominence for portraying Dr. Preston Burke in the first 3 seasons of the series of Grey's Anatomy from 2005 to 2007. Yes, I remember him. That's where I remember him from. Isaiah Washington. I think there was some issue with him on that show. I think he got kicked off. Even that me can go research. But tell you, said this is so them stuff, guys. Theater. Jeez, man. Look on this man. This man there before TV, before everything, and the people them still appear homage to how the man live. That is a man. Okay, theater. A theoretical production about Reeves entitled Cowboy, written and directed by Leon Gray, debuted in 2019 at the National Black Theatres Festival. Okay, so the International Black Theatre Festival. Formerly the National Black Theatre. The National Black Theatre Festival was founded in 1989 by Larry Leon Hamlin. Whoo, man, I forgot research that one day too. Larry Leon Hamlin. LeonHamlin. In Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Oh yeah, that's where Salem is. Cause you see, what's his name there? You know, one of my favorite authors still is glasses. I can't believe him. I forgot his name, but he's one of my favorite, and pretty much that's where he lives. Him name I go catch up to me. But me read no for him book them. He writes a lot. Don't worry, I'll mention his name eventually. Okay. It opened off Broadway in December of 2022 and is playing through December 2023 at the Actors Temple, West 47th in Street in Manhattan. The Actors Temple, officially named Congregation Ezrat Israel is a non-denominational Jewish synagogue located at 339 West 47th Street in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood of... Why couldn't you guys call it Heaven's Kitchen? Just saying. Neighborhood of Manhattan, New York City, New York, United States. Okay. Games. She's, man. I tell you, say, this man is so, his content is so deep. It's like, the history of this man is like, it's amazing, because you see, the whole thing about it is people recognize, and we don't recognize. We are the ones. We are the one. That's why I say we can't just blame everybody else and don't blame ourselves. Reeves is a character in the miniature war game Wild West Exodus. Miniature gaming is a form of wargaming in which military units are represented by miniature physical models on a model battlefield. Miniature war games are played using model soldiers, vehicles, and artillery on a model battlefield, with the primary appeal being recreational rather than functional. Okay. So pretty much what they do is just put it together on a board. Reeves is a playable character in the board game Western Legends. So funny when you look on the people them play it. Okay, that's not what they're talking about. They just explain what a board game is. A board game is a type of tabletop game that involves small objects that are placed and are moved in particular ways on a pattern board, potentially including other components. Example, dice. Whoever who don't know a board game. In the card game Carta Ventura, Oklahoma, one plays the fictional escape of Boss Reeves with 5 possible outcomes. The game also includes an insert with a summary of Boss Reeves' story. Not history, just story. Boss Reeves' story. Boss Reeves appears as a quest NPC in the video game Nightingale. I think it's an NPC. Is a survival video game by Inflection Games. Nightingale is a survival game Nightingale is a survival video game by Inflection Games. It entered early access on February 2024. Players attempt to survive in a gas lamp fantasy world set in the Victorian era. It includes light role-playing elements such as quest. Wow, man. Comic books. Darko Macan, Igor Corday, Marshall Boss. 8 books, Delcourt. Reeves play a supporting role in the Lucky Luke adventure, a cowboy in high cotton. A cowboy in high cotton. That's a comic book. Reeves was a supporting character alongside Doc Holliday in the miniseries Atomic Robo and Knights of the Golden Circle. Okay, so Atomic Robo is an American comic book series created by 8-bit theater writer Brian Clevinger and artist Scott Wedginder. Hold on, Clevinger and Wedginer. I think they just get together just because of the last name. Depicting the adventure of the eponymous character, a self-aware robot built by Nikola Tesla. The series is split into 7 mini-series depicting a different era and time. Atomic Robo? I don't think I heard about that comic book. Okay, Hall of Fame. In 1992, inducted into the Hall of Great Westerners of the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. In 2006, he was inducted into the National Multicultural Western Heritage Museum. Where is that? So the National Multicultural Western Heritage Museum, formerly the National Cowboys of Color Museum and Hall of Fame, is a museum and Hall of Fame in Fort Worth, Texas. The National Cowboys and Western Heritage Museum is a museum in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, United States, with more than 28,000 Western and Native American artwork and artifacts. The facility also has the world's most extensive collection of American rodeo photographs, barbed wire, saddlery, and early rodeo trophies. Museum collections focus on preserving and interpreting the heritage of the American West. The museum becomes an art gallery during the annual Prix de West Invitational Art Exhibition and sale each June. The Prix de West artist sells original works of art as a fundraiser for the museum. The expansion and renovation was designed by Curtis W. Fentress. Okay, so Curtis Worth Fentress is an American architect. He's currently the principal in charge of design at Fentress Architects, an international design studio he founded in Denver, Colorado in 1980. Side note, me not think he's one of, I'm not sure if he's one of us. I could find that out too. Okay, people, so you see, again, I tell you, say, we can, this could be I'm gonna definitely do a part two. I tell you, say, all of our great heroes, all of the people that were set the trend for us. I tell you, say, them did an amazing job, you know. Boss Reeves. And then changed their name to Boss Reeves. But the man mustache, eh? You guys need to go Google him, Boss Reeves. Man have one of them big mustache there. Handlebar mustache. The man a done. And maybe that him hide behind when gunshot a beat off of him. For real. Man, I tell you, said these people, our heroes, man. That's why I'm saying I want my channel to be a history channel. Food and history, man. I'm going to study food and the food them I eat and all of them stuff there. Why not? I can tell you, say, this is my channel. I can do all of the stuff them I always say. What I like to talk about and other people can interact with. And just save them to myself. So this is one of the things I said. I was going through some of my stuff them today. I'm gonna tell you something. I used to I write from long time I write. So this is how when I type this up on a typewriter. I'm have to go find the part two of it, right? This is my black and white. I'm gonna tell you, so when we look and think about things, right? I always look upon it and say it should be balanced. So this is my black and white. Here we are in the 90s, and as far as I can see, we the black race is still in a struggle for acceptance in today's society. In every race there are all types of different cultures, but still a race. What I do not understand is why, due to skin color, people are being judged as good or bad, right or wrong, or humanly different. Each and every one of us should rather be judged on our own merits as to how we interact positively with other humans. It is human to err, forgive and forget. That is the motto. But if you are automatically convicted, there's no way forgiveness comes into play. I'm going to tell you something, all right, so what is the problem? I'm going to tell you something. I was more organized, everything I did have a balanced mind. Honestly, I did have a balanced mind. I did have everything planned ahead of me, pretty much. I guess that's gonna be revealed eventually, or may end up in a not so rich situation, cause me tell you, me did have everything planned out already. Oh, I had a plan. I had a plan. Okay, so what is the problem? My belief is total disregard for another struggle. Take for example Black History Month. That signifies a whole month of getting to know our history. So for the rest of the year, nothing significant should happen. Yes, me did a lot smarter than to. Should happen for us. Their job is done. And I use there instead of THEIR. Yes, yes, yes. Look, man, I was using a typewriter back then. Time to move on to our next problem. What there is no understanding of is the problem doesn't stop there. Because when the month ends, we still are being discriminated against. Unemployment rate is still the same. We're still considered drug dealers, thugs, and many more. Personally, I'm not looking for no handout from anyone. And I know my brothers and sisters think the same. If you check the history of the world, you will see no records of our accomplishment other than sports or unfair criticism. Okay, fine. So look, this is what I'm saying. It's not like until I started doing these research and I see them of like monument dedicated to this to this hero, right? So all my thought was then, right? It's just my thought then. Other than sports or unfair criticism. And even that's why I say the critics. The critics. Them can do what you can do, but them can tell you say you can do it better than this and you can. Who are these people to tell you what greatness is when they can't prove it? Me can't tell you say this is greatness. Boss Reef is greatness. I'm gonna tell you say from yesterday. Okay, how did I get to all of these information and everything? It's just me reading about what another hero. I'm just I go just start label them name when I put them up. I go put up who I'm talking about in the series. Okay, so as I continue. If you check the history of the world, you'll see that no records of our accomplishment other than sports or unfair criticism. I know in my heart that if there is an equal opportunity for me and other individuals to reach his or her own goal, with the major obstacle hard work, in quotation, you would see our success, because that's how it was before. We work for everything we want. That's why I said I'm gonna do that video. I think I'll just do the video, do a commentary on it. It's like I think the video is like 20 minutes. And the man said, he says we used to have our own university, we used to have our own houses, we used to everything we used to have for ourselves. We're self-reliant. And all of the people them throughout our history, this is what they said, self-reliance. So even if before me really understood Marcus Garvey and those as a kid, self-reliance was all around me. The people them plant them own food, them raise them own animals, them take care of the land, them work from night till morning, cause them go bush a dark and come home a dark. And when me go work in a dark and come home in a dark. Right? I love the very fact that I can go to work and accomplish things that other people can't do. I don't care if them get $100,000 more than me. When I go to match work, trust me, it's like it's like me in a this. I'm gonna put on my uniform first of all. When I put on my uniform, man, trust me, because I tell you, say, anything I put on, I make it look good. Anything we put on anyone of we put on any uniform, we make that look good. That are just something, man. So when I put on my uniform, and I have my knife that I sharpen myself. Because you can't use knife and can't sharpen it. But not people use knife and can't sharpen it. I'm just saying, when I'm in my zone, I think so that the opportunity I'm not going to get to be in my zone. But that's not it. Man, I talk about $35,000. Me at $35,000, why would I go to these people? I'm investing in myself already, and it proves that it's productive, but just not consistently. You see it? You see it. Okay, I could get back to this. Okay, so hard work. Again, the hard work thing. You would see our success rate to be much higher. When I first came to Canada and realized what racism is, I thought, why work hard? Because the assumption is that I got it illegal. Illegally. It's supposed to be, I got it illegally. That's what I'm trying to show you. It's, again, you ask, who am I to sit and say this and that? Doing what society think, no, saying that, but growing up thinking that I should be the bad guy or I should be doing what society think we should be doing. Take for instance, a rose after being exploited for its beauty, thorns were developed for protection. Does it make the rose a bad plant? Yo, this is sick. Let me write that. Let me write that. Yo, people, watch out. So when Christopher Columbus, okay, so the boat, and in quotation, when Christopher Columbus decided to discover the world, who was he discovering it for? I'm sure it was not for the good of the world. Yo, people. Yo, straight up that little youth. I'm sure it was not for the good of the world, but all and all for one. Okay, no, I'm skipping. I want to go on here, so. When Christopher Columbus decided to discover the world, who was he discovering it for? I forget all the it. I am sure it was not for the good of the world, but for his race. That's the mission, or that should be our goal. One for all and all for one. It does not mean you taking someone's problem and putting it on top of yours. If they don't want to help themselves, yes, we're all individuals, but together we are the key. You and I feel that it's going to take a miracle for us to start. No, not if we can be a family, and being a family is looking out for somebody. I can't believe I write this thing. Yeah, this is a killer. I can't believe I write them something here. Okay, alright, but we continue, yeah, so. Because I guess I read my history. But my history funny. My history funny, no black's foot. Alright, stop messing around, man. We can't believe I'm writing something else still. If you can be a family and being a family is looking out for somebody, knowing someone is looking out for you. That's true. If you look out for somebody, knowing that person is looking out for you. And that's the one of the things them we did do at school is trust. The people them say, oh, close your eyes and you trust the person, you lean back and you trust the person to catch you. And that, me tell you, say, even me writing this, me I talk about the community when I grew up in, you know. That's what I saw as a kid, though. I thought it was just natural for us to look out for each other, to take care of each other, respect each other. I thought it was natural. Me never see, oh, we are run on each other with cutlass and them. Me never see them things as a kid I grew up. Me tell you, say, when I grew up, we used to have one or two people who are suspect. Right? Them people here, well, you know, say him are the shop thief. In broke shop, right? So any shop broke in the neighborhood, you can go drape him up. Right? The goat thief, you have one goat thief. You have one junk. Okay, fine. You have, you have a few junk. We did have a few junk for real. Because we did have a brother. So this man, every time this man I go home at night time, this man I would sing out loud. Me as a little kid, I wake up in the middle night, I hear this man I sing a guy in my yard. So, and them times that we no light never. Okay, we did have one light out of thing there. Out of Sandy Gut. But everywhere else dark. Crawl Road never had no light them times there. So, you never know if Crawl Road have light now. So, one night me did them and I said, and don't use them brain to analyze the information where them get. That's why I said more time when people have issues, them come take out them issues on you. But back then, as a kid, me tell you some ask question. So I say, why am I make so much noise in the middle of the night? Then tell me say, dopey ma run. When he must sing that loud, you know he must tell the dopey them say he must come so them fi scatter. And me as a little pit, you know, I say that make perfect sense. Cause every night this a man in the middle of the night, this a man I sing and make one bag of junking nice. I mean I really think say him that junk, you know. Me never really think say him that junk. But that a feel like a thing fi carry him home at night time. Alright, so back to this. So how me grew up, me tell you say it was honorable to be a good person. Okay, a miracle for us to start now. Not that we can be a family, and being a family is looking out for somebody, knowing someone is looking out for you. And that parents used to do. Parents always take care of the kids them, and not just feed them kids alone. It was so refreshing to know say one parents they on every corner. You know me stand boy, and what you do out here? I saw it used to be. I tell you say few parents them used to be the biggest informer. Few parents them make informing cool. They weren't informers, they were law-abiding citizens. They were doing their civic duty. The only people that we can call other people are informer, criminal. But these people, them are with security, them are everything. Because them see your face and watch for a man and they say, boy, come here. Mala spit on them and wipe off that backside. So uno no know certain things. Uno no understand certain things why it's so important. It's not every day you're going to win your personal battles. But if one lose and 10 win, isn't that a bigger victory? It takes nothing to be a pessimist, but to be optimistic. It takes hope when we see no victory. Do you really believe that everything is going to be okay without uniting? Am I supposed to live my life and die thinking that's the best we have to offer each other? Who set the standard of being all you can be? education or knowledge. And at this, so me never know which part the other part there. But me I write this at a way me tell you say, I saw me always feel, you know. This is how I always feel. Me say me no. The same time me tell all that brother, they say, when me ask him say if him pay overtime at the hotel, the man say you never start work there yet and you talk about overtime. And that the man said to me, you know. And then in time I go to go mash work, step on can, broke foot. Not literally broke foot. But I go there and I earn my stripes. So when all this man you say, oh, you'll never work at the rest of the castle again. I'm going to come back from Jamaica and the people, and the man then call me and tell me, say, yo, they're looking for you at the West End, they're looking for you, they want you. I'm say, look for me for what? You know I'm done already. After I know what they've done. No, they want you to work there. They got rid of that guy. And at that, I try to show you, because I stand up on my right, I stand for my, tell you, say, all that, when I go through all of them things, eventually, no. I know it's Boss Reeves. Today's topic is about Boss Reeves, but myself, our very existence is all about Boss Reeves. We connected. We are connected. And we not connect ourselves to nothing, you know. And we not connect ourselves to nothing. I'm going to the hotel and mash off them face now. And then get rid of the dirty boy. All the paperwork, I find the paperwork. One day that I just going to read all of the paperwork them. Because I tell you say all of them things I have them. And eventually in time I put everything on YouTube and I can download everything. Then I can dash them away. Because after the man, I work at the hotel, right? And I forget my overtime money. The man don't want to pay me overtime. I talk about say the hotel not pay him overtime. I remember I tell you something, I ask the man before me even start work there, you know, if them pay overtime, you know. I tell you something, I see my future. I always see my future. I always see myself in my future. Always. And at the same dirty stinking hotel me get 13. Turn my life upside down. You hear me I say? So after I got to work, I mash the work now and the man for pay me overtime. The man don't want to pay me overtime. And I start asking the hotel, okay, do you guys, and I like say me I go there for, me just want to know if me, the work where me put in, right, wanna pay him for the work where me do. Because one of the time my mom text me and tell me, oh, the business between me and you is not between the hotel. But you get the hotel involved by saying the hotel not pay the overtime. So I go to the hotel and ask the brother, because you know them people are hanky-panky, you know, me tell you, say, all of these people, all of them people are pure criminal activity them do. And just cover each other. And push out a 1 and 2 here and there. But otherwise, I'm tell you say even after that, trust me, I'm gonna do a whole day I'm gonna sit down and talk about that place there. Trust me. So after I match the work at the place now, the man don't want to pay me more overtime, I'm gonna go to the people and ask the people them. And the man ask one of the chef. And it might go around the thing too. At that, I try to show you some of them people, you know, but I tell you, say, more time, instead of I got punch a hole in the wall, that the story I want totally different story. Dave and Buster. I rather use finesse, I figure it out with them people here. Because them things say them smart, you know. Them things say them smart. Only thinking say them smart. So I figure out, say the boy I try to rob me my overtime. And him say, oh, if I pay you overtime, it's coming out of my pocket. I don't forget them, you know. I don't forget these people. I'm going to say, I don't care. Just pay me my overtime. Just pay me my overtime. Because I got Jamaica at the end of the year. I need that overtime money there. For my pocket money. See? Man, pay me my overtime and then take me off of the schedule. And I get a next phone call from the chef at CIBC building. Yo, that's what I try to show you. Everywhere I go, I always put my work in. But I don't want nobody to mess with my money. And most of them people that mess with your money, this is why I always bring them to a court. And when you bring them to a court and bring them to a court over and over, then you get a reputation. You're the bad guy. When I say all of them people, okay, throughout history, it's the same thing. It's the same. The formula doesn't change. Them fi have all of the money and you fi have none. And it's your skills. It's always your skills. Your skills is always being exploited. Not as bad as some people, you know. That's why sometimes I feel bad when them do to some other people, but I feel bad for myself. That's why I do everything to put myself in a winning position. Create my own company. Have my own menu, my own website. I can do my own catering. Everything. I can prep, I can bake, I can clean. All of them things that is necessary when you're in the hospitality industry. So I always polish my skill them. $6.75 an hour, coming like say $20 me I make, cause the work I put in, and them money that I reach for. When I reach $20, $30 work, $40 work I put in. Enough time I fight with them people here. Me I fight them people here over my worth. And them don't like people, them love the people, them will take it for all 10 years, you work for them and the same money them I give you. Them people that them love, but me tell you say, somebody have to broke it. Me and 9/11, me that's always the sacrifice. So me take the bullet to change it. When them shut him down out of the hotel and they hire we as casuals. And me did that mash work until them bring on this brother named Cowboy. This a man that wear dress shoes in the kitchen and I put cinnamon pan chicken wings. Yo, me I tell them people, you know, disgusting things when them have called delicious. They not, well, them a call it delicious. Nobody not call it delicious. The man take me off of the schedule and put me on like weekend and them things there. Tell them people are cool and people are cover up each other. And then them find out say them fire him because him bring in, I use one next agency and I bring in people for work and I get a kickback. I saw them people are dirty, you know. That's why I'm telling them, for us to ever get better, as for we to understand so them people, but it exists before we, it exists with dignity, strength and honor. The things where them hate the most and the things we should never give up. Manners, respect. Trust me thump in your face and still tell you say, oh, excuse me. Because sometimes, no matter how you treat them nice and everything else, and them want to take advantage of you. And them want to abuse you. And all them do is just get somebody else. Get somebody else. Get somebody else. Until them have a program in Canada where them just get the people, work them, dash them way, and bring in new people, work them, dash them way. So them never have to increase the wage. They never have to increase the wage because of the same money them a pay. And the government is aware of them situation and make them situation they happen. That's why I say, rather These heroes, I rather these heroes than anybody come shove no entertainer in my face or nobody and I tell me say, oh, this a person. No. What's your content like? What's your character like? Them things that are the true meaning of everything. Cause $50 million can't get man out of jail. But your character wouldn't put you in a jail. So when me say everything that I've always been, I tell us I'm getting in trouble because who knows say we're not perfect, so obviously I have to do imperfect things just to make it right. Just to make it right, yes. But I learn. I learn my lesson them, and most of the time I talk to my brother yesterday and say we have to pay for our lessons. And for our lessons them not cheap. That's why we have to learn them intermediate set speed. But me know what, nobody disrespect me or think say it's okay to disrespect me, and no. So everything that I try to say 10 years, this is my documentation for 10 years from now, and see which part me in 10 years. If I still exist on this plane. But 10 years from now, I'm going to look on this just like how I look on this a letter and I laugh. Because this is like me writing to myself. Just like how I read them people history supposed to be. Supposed to be rich and encouraging. I say I'd rather sit on this side over here so it's quiet and calm and we can think great things instead of the on the next. Me no cut you, stick a pin. Me no cut you, stick a pin. Me no cut you. If you say something more important than stick a pin, why can't you wait until the sentence is finished and then you say whatever you have to say? Where you say you can't hold a thought in your head? You know just a stick up people like a dead man. You know so a dead man alone them put them stick pin in her. And that much I show you never understand the things them you say. I love it over here. Me good over here. Cause them just press play and just listen to myself. And as great as Boss Reeves was, he can't play back himself. That's why I'm saying now I find where me want to be in that section here where I just be happy with who we are. Just knowing say we're still great. Enough people missing in action. That feed them life. At least when I gone them say, well, him did have a sauce company. Wait, name? D-IEASYJERK? Yeah, sodium free. Yeah man, it did not. At least Boss reason if I have to come for me. Scene. If you can't inspire yourself, go and go find somebody who can inspire you. Because I tell you, them people is an inspiration to our culture. An inspiration to education. So all them things I can put on CD and them things there. Can transform my word into different section. And I tell you how great ways, me just don't, for me personally, me just not reach the point where I sell 1,000 bottles of sauce every month. At that That would make me absolutely piss crazy happy. Me all a ball a cry, a laugh happy. Me a sell 1,000 bottle of sauce. And I don't want my sauce them sit down for no shelf and them things. I want orders, people for just order them. And that me say everything when me think about before, how me I go implement everything. I told you. Greatness is within you. And nobody nah go see your greatness like how you see it. Them a go glimpse it, but them not go see it. I just simple things for just share this or share that nowadays. I'm going to show you how people lazy enough to have TikTok mind. Them not help you. Them not look for help you. For what? When they can, they all forget about you as soon as they click on the next. You talk about. As soon as they click on the next thing, they forget about you anyways. So when you talk about help you promote. Help you promote what? Them no member. You have to tell them every time. You know what my brother said that? Brother said he said I got the cleaners. Every time he got the cleaners to drop off and clothes and him something them, he have to tell the woman the same thing over and over and over. Yes, you get 100,000 people. I understand that. But if you get a person with a funny name, just like how me I get all of them names, and me have my paper, me just write down the name right there, some write them down so I can. So later on he come on and he says, spell, you don't have to spell it, you go down the boom right there so. Funny name. You just call the list funny name. Or weird name, or I shouldn't have this name. Or something. But you cannot just buck your toe upon the same nail and I say the nail about me toe. Me nail about me toe. The nail about me toe. Oh yeah. The mango lick me on my head. The mango lick me on my head. Yeah, that's an inside joke. Forget it. I'm just saying though. We have too much creativity. Look how this man, how much skills this man did have though. Look on him. U.S. Marshal, gunfighter, farmer, scout, tracker, detective, railroad agent, runaway. That's how I want to title that too, you know. Because guess what? If you have the skill to run away from them people, then you're good. That's a skill. That is a skill. Pressing LOL and smiley face, that's not a skill. That's why I say if you know, send me something or mean something, send me a more. Because you see, it take you a while to spell more, right? I bet you know see more in a LOL and all of them sitting there. Just something to think about, you know. It's just something to think about. That's why I say my love just find something positive and just move along in that direction. And nobody now follow you, you know, until everybody start follow you. And then everybody want to follow you. You don't know. That's how many people are. Them come on your channel and they see two people and say, yo, I'm not there because nobody not there. So who you consider yourself? No, seriously. You see how just the way them think. Then come in the place and then say, nobody not there. All them have to say, who else is here? Who else is here? Because them see you. But just the way we think and how we thought just set up in a cement and concrete and stone. Hard is. He is not hard. Processing information. The ears not hard cause the ears and your nose hole always open. All if you cover your ears, you still can't hear. And when you cover your ears, I go, da, 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 da. Can't hear, you're still a hear. Because you're still a hear yourself. Even when you're asleep, you're still a hear. Because enough time all the phone a ring, you hear the phone a ring, you know. But you see, you can't be in two places at the same time. So, if you answer the phone, you have to leave where you're there and come answer the phone. Enough people don't know that though. Sometimes people are lie down and them are rest and them they're in between. Right? They're not sleeping, and let me tell you, well, I wasn't sleeping, but I wasn't awake. If we can't have them things that are about us, them things that we ignore, them things there, no? We don't pay attention to our, like, so, okay, one person, one time, one plane did crash. And one woman come and say, you know, say, me wake up this morning, and my mind tell me, say, me not go up on that plane there. Because we mind always a tell we, you know. We mind always, we mind is always with us. Our consciousness is with us. So even if you get up out of bed, you still have it. You think, say, just, people say, oh, God lift me up out of bed. God can't lift you out of bed. God give you the strength for you use the sense when give you if you get up out of bed. So when you say certain things, it just come in like say, you just magically appear or it just magically happen. So that's why I say everything's so convoluted. We not talk with no sense. We not talk with a specific nothing. Just mix up with everything. I listen to this program and again, man I call woman bro. I wanna get this style from. I'm not really down with the non-gender thing. I'm just curious because I listened to this girl last night. This lady, this female, and somebody are typing in the comment section, bro. And she said, I'm not bro. Where do you guys get these styles from? And at that, I don't understand. You can't differentiate at that. I try to show you how people become so lazy. You can't say miss, Mrs., miss. Some recognition other than say, me I talk to myself. How wanna make everything become such a one gender thing? No gender thing. And it's like bro. It's not even one time, it's just over and over. That's why I say it becomes so full of fashion. There's no separation between nothing. The idiot thinks them smart. Look, me tell you so we can't do like all pink month, we can't just collect all of the people them. We can't just say them assume say them smart. And the one them want to try trick other people. Boy, oh boy. I'm telling you, say, this computer make the people them become more dependent upon AI and less dependent upon them own capabilities. Because if a man look upon a woman and call a woman bro, And it's not even by accident. It's like you can't have a conversation, you can't communicate. You not just a look arguments. Because you not call a woman bro that an argument. So you understand, show the respect, you know look, you know search for argument. And it come down to a mental issue you have. Because you can't just walk around and disagree with everybody. And then say them are the problem. How so? I really, 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 really love to meet that brother here, you know. Boss Reeves. July. Each one teach one how to be better. Each one teach one how to be better. And the funny thing about it is the man all practice justice. And that may I say the good people them can be any colors, you know. It could be any one of the color them. Cause them just represent how the color represent. Right. Beautiful. Integrity and meaning. I saw the color them look to me. Rest in peace, Boss Reeves. Because I know it's a part of your DNA in all a way. Your greatness never die. The man of all, him all have relative I live till now, you know. The man have relative I live till now. In a Canada, all over, eh? Me say, with greatness can't done. Me think some other, me think some more like, you see now me find out for him people them. Now me can go do like a research on them. Cause one in the National Football League and one in the Canadian Football League, right? That yo, oh, it's so amazing, people. It's so amazing. We see with greatness. One in the one appear in the National Hockey League, you know. In the National Hockey League, Football League, can he call over the place? It just beautiful, man. It just beautiful, you know. It just bring a joy to my heart for just looking to see how these so great, what greatness is. And greatness can't be watered down, you know. I weep, you know. So sometimes in the NBA them are some teams where them team are good team, you know, mash up any team, and then them get some little team where you think say, yo, them are gonna put all 200 points on that team there. And then the team put 200 points on them. So instead of them play up, them play down. Right? Instead of them rise up, them step down and lose. For we heroes, them not step down, them step up. Enough respect, Boss Reeves. People, me thank you for no time I spend with one of my heroes them. Thank you, AI. You don't know, so we have to big up AI. You know, say AI not leave we alone. AI can't leave we alone, you know. You know, see, in the thing that video, right? When we talk about the nanny, them did have AI in all of the camp, them, you know. I don't know that, right? Them did always have a AI. in the camp. I watch what we are do. So no, it's no difference. It's just we can't make them stop we from being who we're supposed to be. Right? That's what we should never do. We should never, ever give up our unlimited ability for nothing. Because some of that love feel like get my shop, my printify shop hook up to YouTube or something. So sometimes I have to ask people for help. That's the worst thing, to ask other people for help. That's why I probably should start create my own things them. It's gonna take a while. You can just turn on my video and just go on. Just like this. Tape record my progress, not you. So it go people. If you want progress, you have to go make it happen yourself, yeah. You have to go make it happen for yourself. And that may always do, but sometimes tell you say, I don't know, try to make it happen to you by yourself. It can't happen by yourself. You still need help. Right? You still need help. And sometimes when you ask people for help, trust me, might as well them just say no and done. Instead of say yes and then I do a good job. Just saying, not playing. So I go sometimes, you know. Can't complain, I just make the best of it. And boogie, 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 boogie.